Here we are in Long Island City at one of our manufacturing facilities where we hand make Roman shades, rollers, and solar shades. And as you can see, here are some of the products you've selected.
They look so beautiful. That's the silk for the master bedroom. And we've got this beautiful punchy pattern for the baby's nursery. And then another silk to coordinate for the living room.
Yeah, this is the silk taffeta in the color bluebell that you selected.
Wonderful. Let's see how they're made.
Love to show you. Here's how we get started. This is the fabric for the flat Roman shade.
Oh, so it's the blue silk taffeta.
Yeah, what we're doing here is Frankie's laying out the fabric and cutting it to length. After ironing the fabric, getting all the wrinkles out, we bring it over to this table where we lie it out, and here you can see we're laying in these pins to keep the fabric nice and taut. Once this is done, we can think about applying the backing. We have several kinds of lining to select from. Privacy lining, which is a light filtering lining that protects the material but allows natural sun to come through.
And in our case, we're using blackout lining, which is a heavier material and no light can come through.
What we're doing here first is making sure we have a square area to work with, then we can lay out the blackout lining. What we're doing here is taking the fabric and securing it to the lining. And we do that by using an adhesive.
Oh, so you don't actually stitch the back of the fabric to the backing.
We do not do that because that would cause for pinholes to come through the front of the shade. This allows us to have a clean corner and edge without having to compromise any light leakage. Using a razor blade, we're smoothing out the excess adhesive. That way we have a smooth edge. Now we flip the fabric over and smooth it to the lining. We miter the corners to create a nice finished edge. What we're doing here is laying out the rings.
Oh, and the rings allow the fabric to stack.
Yeah, we space them out approximately 8 inches apart, which creates a nice 4-inch fold. Using a curved needle, we stitch the thread through the fabric to secure the rings.
And the cord will run through the rings, which allows the fabric to stack.
Exactly. It's critical that the rings are aligned horizontally. Otherwise, the shade will raise unevenly.
This is a great idea. I've never seen this before. You're taking pieces of the backing and attaching it through the rings so that no light comes through the holes.
Yeah, with a blackout shade, we don't want any light leaking through.
Now that the concealed rings are in place, the lifting cords can run up to the clutch.
Exactly, and that's attached to the headrail. We're just about ready to hang it. Over here at Quality Control, we manually hang and test each and every product prior to shipping it.
You really test every single shade?
Absolutely. We want to ensure there's no surprises when the homeowner receives it.
Well, the workmanship is beautiful, and I'm really glad we selected these cord loop systems. Definitely makes it easier to raise and lower the shade. And what's most impressive is that you can order these, and they're done in 7 days. Thanks so much, Ian, for showing us around the workroom.
It's been my pleasure.
Down here on the garden level is the